our awesome tracker. It's Flaffykins. My name is OPT Lawyer, and I'm joined on commentary by Isolated 999. Isolated, looks like we're going, but I think it's a great night for a race, don't you?
I do. And let me start off by saying that was absolutely amazing.
Thank you, sir. So, we both start in Link's house, and we both get some arrow upgrade capacity, and that's that.
What is this actually doing with the key?
You know, they have some secret things they gotta lock in there. It's a sanctuary. Why wouldn't there be a key in sanctuary?
Because we all know churches have money.
Okay, that yes, but anyway. So it looks like we've got an early hammer from Suns Out.
And there goes any sense of us not having any combat weapons early.
Yeah, unfortunate that they're gonna actually have a real weapon and not like, you know, some fake weapons, I guess. Uncle
Come on, I draw best weapon.
Yeah, I agree, absolutely. Hey, full magic containers, though, right there from the little bug thingy. So we have some interesting sprites here, and I love our randomizer with all the custom sprites and stuff. I totally didn't see what was on the lumberjack ledge right there.
I didn't either.
Hold on, I've got it. Let me see here. I've got the restream going. Oh, it's a ruby.
Nothing important.
I mean, you never know.
Go ahead.
That shiny ruby could be the difference between, you know, Zora and not Zora. Okay, not really, but...
I just love that we're not even 2 minutes in and already we have a major divergence with one runner going to Kakariko and the other going to Escape.
I mean, that's the greatest thing about open mode, right? The fact that you start with Zelda already rescued and you could just go anywhere, really. Well, at least that you can get to with nothing. I love this little Kirby sprite. I'm sorry.
It's so good.
It's little Kirby. So Zelda's yet to find the hammer, but we're gonna get to see what's in blind. He's got no bombs for Blind's Hut though, so hopefully he finds some in here.
And folks, for those of you watching, this is probably the closest you'll get to a standard mode seed in this tournament. Short of the uncle having a sword.
Hey, he found bombs! Okay, well that's a relief. Kind of a lucky gamble right there, if you ask me. Oh, blue mail!
I love the color of that dress.
Oh, it's great, isn't it? The whoever worked on these sprites is great, but so already and the shield. Okay, so the seed's just gonna be a very defensive one, I guess. Sun's Out finding only 50 rubies in Zelda's chest and noping out of there. So far, I mean, not other than the hammer, we don't really have like a ton to go off of.
Nah, I mean, with the rate this seed is going, I am fully expecting a Gina's Cave to have something.
Oh, that's the boots! That's the boots. It's gonna be a fast seed, maybe, or probably not. Who knows? Fire
and the
rod!
fire rod.
Gosh, okay, so the well having a ton of cool stuff in it.
And B-Torp.
Yeah, B-Torp. That stinking bee in a bottle. I wonder if Xelnas is gonna let that go near the bottle vendor. He might actually, if it's a gold bee, he'll get 100 rubies for it.
You know, that full magic from the bug is now going to be really helpful for Xelnas.
I know, that's awesome too. Until he goes and finds the hammer himself, but right now he's got a weapon too, so right now both players have some offensive capabilities, even if they don't have a sword yet.
What do we need a sword for anyway, besides that giant pig sitting over in the pyramid?
I don't think he's really important, actually. You know, the real boss of this game is those blasted curtains.
I would agree, but I think there's one boss that's slightly harder. The Dead Rocks.
Yeah, okay, you are correct, absolutely. Those darn Dead Rocks. They're really the major boss of the game. Sick Kid has in his pocket... No, just giving out his... Dude, don't give your allowance to random strangers!
Hey, maybe that was just bribery money so that we don't kill him.
Probably. Oh! 99 rubies down the toilet.
Well, the life lessons in this seed are so far very real.
Man, that's not even fair. I mean, that's not even a life lesson. That's just straight up robbery. All right, so Xelnas. So he's got does he have maximum bomb capacity already? I don't think he's picked up one. So yeah, he's got his max bombs.
Yeah.
There's bombs on the. You could get the bombs on the library ledge. 100 rubies. He thought about it. Not gonna get it.
I think he'd get it if it was a 300.
Oh, that's a blue Kirby. Let's look at that.
Yay, blue Larry Kirby.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, hold on. How is he even holding the shield?
I don't ask questions like that. Just, I mean, when the Boo Sprite can hold the shield too, you just don't ask. He's holding it above his head too.
He's protecting his eyes.
Hey, there's a bomb capacity I was talking about earlier. Unfortunately, not all that useful, so...
Well, now he can go get the bombs at the library.
I guess, yeah. So, let me think here. So where can our runners go right now? I guess Mini Moldorm Cave would be probably the next spot. Although it looks like Xelnas is going to set up the Houlihan room.
You know, I like this.
Oh yeah, I like doing this too, especially if you're obviously low on the rubies here and can get, was it 225 in there?
About, yeah.
So, in case you don't know, the Houlihan room, if I understand it correctly, is basically a room that's created for in case the game doesn't know where to put Link. And what Xelnas did there was make his, I think it's the up and down access, just off enough so when he dropped on the whole of the game, didn't really realize where he was supposed to go. So he drops him into that room there. This game is coded very well, as I'm sure we will see coming up pretty soon.
Oh, it's almost as well coded as Pokemon Blue.
Oh, that's not even fair.
Okay, that game is held together by duct tape.
I know, but that's not right.
Interesting that Xelnas is gonna pull the damn lever before getting the chest.
You know, I've always wondered which is actually faster.
My experience...
Really, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't know. To me, like right there, I mean, you can just leave the item there, go in here and get this. I don't feel like it's gonna be any different.
I think it only matters if you don't have the boots or the mirror coming in.
Right, yeah, after that, then it looks like Xelnas is going to go over to Mini Moldorm Cave. He's got the fire rod to make quick work of these guys, or more bombs if he feels like being explosive.
Maybe both.
Well, he feels like being a pyromaniac today, because he pulled out the fire rod, and oh, look at those shots. That was nice.
Very clean Moldorm Cave. Let's see what he gets.
Well, hey, it's a Cade of Samaria!
That probably means that Turtle Rock and Maya Repentance.
Yeah, I know, right? And they're going to be required.
Well, yes. Especially Turtle Rock.
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
so
don't
right
run
now...
into the purple. Don't run into the pickle guy, dude.
Dude, the pickles are the best enemy. Pickles are, like, actually terrible, so it works.
I know. It's great.
So right now, Xelnas is ahead by a hammer. And even though, yes, he hasn't picked up the cane yet, I doubt he's going to skip Mini Moldorm Cave while he's down here.
Oh, yeah, not at all. There's no reason to. He's got the hammer and the fire rod, so he should be able to make quick work of that. Meanwhile, Ice Cave, bring out a full heart container. I'd call that worth going to get.
This early in, yes. I think if it was later in the seed, they might be a little more upset about it.
Yeah, but, no, yeah, early on, I mean, especially without a sword yet, you're like, hey, 5 hearts, yay. Oh, we're pulling B-strats. SunsOut's got the B-strats, and it is a golden B, which would have netted him 100 rubies from the shop vendor. And Xelnas with the tree pull with bombs. And he's gonna go get his hammer right now.
So looking at what items they have available, they have Sassafras, Eastern, most of it, and Agina. It looks open.
Yeah, that's really it at the moment, isn't it?
I mean, unless they want to be brave and do Dark Sewers, which the logic will never require you to do to complete a seed, but it can be done.
Oh yeah, and I've seen it done before. I've yet to try it myself, but no, it's yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know how comfortable either of these runners are with the dark rooms. I'm assuming they're probably gonna at least consider it at some point.
Well, actually, both runners have a fire rod. They could light the torches on the way in, and I don't know if that changes the lamp logic.
That is a good... yeah, I don't think that's required, but yeah, I wonder what would happen if you did hit those kind of randomly with your fire rod. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I've only done it once, and that was on the same seed that I did Dark Aga because lamp was in the middle of nowhere.
Nice.
Yeah, Dark Aga with fire rod is basically memorize where torches are and pray.
That is... oh, it looks like we got a fake flippers glitch going on here in Sun's outside. So if I understand it correctly, what happens is if you screen transition one frame, like you have a 1 frame window when you jump in the water. If you screen transition in that frame, the game thinks basically, oh, you're in water, so you're probably swimming, and doesn't bother to check to make sure you actually have the flippers.
That is correct.
As we said, coded very well.
Now, if you were to do this in just the regular Japanese 1.0 ROM or cart, if you get hit in the water, you soft lock, and you have to reset in order to get back to being able to do anything, because the game says you don't have flippers, but it has to put you back in the water, so it doesn't know what to do.
Thankfully,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, thankfully, our devs for the randomizer decided, you know, we probably just don't want our guys soft locking all the time, so it just kills you instead.
Yes. Death is the problem of, and solution to, all of our problems.
Exactly. I failed to mention, but I thought I noticed this. When Kirby was swimming, he had goggles on, didn't he?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Do we have a Dark Sewers check?
Looks like Xelnas is going that way, so yeah, I'm gonna go with absolutely. Meanwhile, we get to see what's behind Sahasharel. I have no idea how to pronounce that guy's name. Oh, that's a moon pearl! We've got a lunar sphere, everybody.
Sassafras holding out on the goods, and the cane strats to get through the dark rooms.
And, oh, nice. Okay, yeah, at least you'll know where you are all the time. Without a sword, you don't have that little glint to go off of.
So interesting to note with the lunar pearl found, Suns Out Guns Out is a glove away from Dark World access.
Right, but he's got to find something like that first, and he only has Eastern Palace and Aghanis's cave to actually find that before he's forced to go fight Aghanim, right?
That is correct. Although he still needs a sword to get to Aghanim.
Yeah, he needs a sword and a cape or 2 sword upgrades, not to mention a lantern, so... I would assume that he's going to find a glove. Yeah, I'm going to assume he's going to find a glove or some way up Death Mountain.
Much like with the dark rooms in the sewers where you can light up... Oh, the Quake Medallion.
Nice!
The dark sewer. And I think he's going to go ahead and just go to the end of this.
Might as well. I mean, if you can get there. Now, this is all a sequence break because the lantern is not supposed to be... or he doesn't have the lantern yet, so he's not actually supposed to be here.
What I don't know is if Fire Rod precludes the lamp requirement for Dark Aga.
I would doubt it because I don't think the devs expected you to like memorize where the torch sections are just kind of like blind like that. There's a power glove.
And that is Dark World access without having to fight Aga. For both players, really, Xelnas just needs to get over there.
Correct, and that's going to actually make, that is going to make Aga 1 completely unrequired because he can get the pyramid, so yeah. So we do not ever need to go see Aghanim 1. Thank goodness for that.
Oh, come on. We all know that clearly we want that ruby.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, what'll be interesting is if Quake is required for Mire or Turtle Rock. Yes, Suns has the gloves. Xelnas will be getting his at some point in the near future.
And there's the Moon Pearl.
Now, it looks like so far we've had 2 items out of Eastern.
So we're definitely getting a dark room. Now, this is like the only thing I've ever done a dark room on, because it's just a big square, so it's actually pretty easy.
And you know, I think we just got a hint that Green Pendant is in Eastern.
Oh, they haven't done a map check yet, have they?
They have not.
Right, not being able to hear the music, I didn't know. Yeah, but, our tracker's on it, so yep, definitely saw that. Vanilla
Yep.
Easter Palace, is this even randomized?
Well, I mean, we had Hammer and Escape instead of a sword, so I guess.
Still, a weapon's a weapon, it's a weapon. Speaking of swords, when do you think we're actually going to find one? We haven't yet, we're 16 minutes in.
The sadist in me says I want the first sword to be on the pedestal, the second sword to be at Mothula, and then the other 2 swords on the tablets. The realist in me says probably somewhere in Dark World.
You are very mean, sir.
Well, I'm also the person that wanted Moon Pearl to be in Checkerboard Cave, so...
Oh, that's always fun. Alright, so we're gonna get to see here if we can get the 3rd item or if it's hiding behind the boss.
Has he picked up the big key yet?
Had to have. Oh, no!
Oh, no! The snipe!
Oh, that is the big key then. Oh, it's gotta be, right. Because that's the big key, the big chest, right. The chat's saying the first sword is gonna be 1 hour and 30 minutes in.
Well, that's why you might as well just... At that point, you might as well just run swordless.
I mean, unless Skull Woods is required, then unfortunately you're gonna need it. And he's not going back either, so we're gonna get to see what's in. Now, again, the other item in here will not be required right now under the logic because, again, no lamp.
Let's watch the lamp be in this part of Escape. Let's see... Nope.
I mean, we got the all-important map, so at least we can find a way out of here now.
I know. Yeah, I think Alvi just pointed out in chat that in order for Swordless to be a thing before GT, Skullwoods, Mire, and Turtle Rock would all have to be pendants, which is physically impossible.
Right, because we've already got the one, so unfortunately we are going to have to find a sword sometime sooner rather than later.
Maybe it'll be Plastic Sword in the GT.
Oh god. Yeah.
We have a
do
Gina
the
check.
Entire game with the fighter sword.
Come on, Fighter Sword Vitreous is the most clench of all fights.
Absolutely.
Looks like we're gonna have an Agina check.
Interesting he'd go here before going into the Dark World at all.
Yeah, that actually is surprising.
And we get a whole whopping 10 arrows for his trouble there.
Well, he can now kill 5 mimics.
Well, he can once he finds that bow, unless he can actually pull those arrows out and stab people with them. Which is legitimately something you should be able to do in this game.
Yeah, they do 1d4 damage.
Exactly. Ah, and the last item in here is just a bomb upgrade, so SunsOut didn't miss anything by not getting it. Looks like Zelda is going to go directly to the Dark World.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's about their only option left now that we've seen everything on both sides.
Oh, map check!
1 and 7 at Hera and Desert. So the standard 2 Crystal Light World, it seems. Oh, interesting. They're taking 2 different entry points.
Yeah, SunsOut's clearly going to go... Oh, we got it on the map check here, too. 5 and 6 are Turtle Rock and Palace of Darkness.
Mire and Skullwoods are the pendants.
Yep, Mire and Skullwoods are the pendants. So we got an interesting one here.
There are a lot of ways that this seed control them right now.
Oh, yeah. Hey, there's our sword. 20 minutes in, we've got our first sword of the seed. And our second. And our third.
And our third. Hype Cave is Sword Cave today.
What? Hype Cave with 3 swords inside of it. Hype Cave saying, no, I am a Hype Cave again.
Ganon doing a horrible job of hiding these swords.
I know. We just went from barely any offense to having all of the offense we need.
Jet, did you roll the seed?
Yeah, really, right?
We're getting a pyramid check and a Skullwoods check.
Well, the first chest in there was a big key, so let's see if the second... so we've got some keys that have Skullwoods so far. Oh,
So-
pyramid disappointing with the big red.
So knowing that SunsOutGunsOut hasn't visited Sword Cave yet, that may slow him down a little bit.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, maybe we'll find Butter at an hour 30.
It's just... You know, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised to have Butter before a half hour, but who knows?
You know, it's gonna be Butter at Catfish.
SunsOut trying to line up this bomb jump here to get to that big chest, looks like.
Let's see.
Oh,
That's
using the dash strats and did all of that for the map.
The map.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a visit to Mr. Catfish. I love this guy. He's great, man. He just throws stones into his circle and he gives you stuff. Like that.
He paid you for the stone.
He's kind of a jerk, really. I mean, that was awful.
Hey, for all we know, that stone completed his collection.
Exactly, and he only gave you 20 rubies for it.
Well, he assumes that he assumes that you don't need a lot of money for throwing stones into his stuff.
I guess that's probably accurate, yeah.
I mean, he literally needed anyone that could go on land.
Exactly. So SunsOut going into the last chest. No, he's got Fire Rod. He can actually go and no, he could check that chest that's at the front of the boss's area, but he can't get to the boss because he has no sword.
If only he visited Sword Cave.
I know. He'd actually be able to go in and beat Mothula if he felt confident with 7 hearts. 6. I can count.
It was Blue Mail. Blue Mail and Fire Rod. It's not terrible. It's not a terribly bad choice. I would prefer to go in with a green or a blue potion if I was going to do it.
Absolutely. It's
no!
He got grabbed by the big hand from the sky. Are they still wall masters? I mean, they dropped from the ceiling in this game.
Technically, according to Ocarina of Time, the ones that drop from the ceiling are wall masters.
Oh, well. I guess they're just like, it's that wall masters, whatever, big floaty hands.
Beauregard, the reason he doesn't have a sword is 3 swords are located in exactly 1 cave.
Yes, exactly.
Xelnas will be able to complete Skullwoods, but will he do it being in Pendant Dungeon?
And not the green pendant either. He might if Mothula has the last item, but which we're about to find out if he does or not. Oh, and SunsOut got buddy beamed into Meta Knight.
Well, that is the most fitting thing I've seen yet.
Agree with you. And Mothula does not have the last item. We do have a piece of heart, which gave SunsOut his next heart container, so go with that.
Huzzah.
SunsOut's still not going down the Hype Cave. He's going to be very upset when he goes down there, realizes he could have like 3 swords right now. The
Now,
running animation.
I love it. Now, here's a question. Do you think Xelnas will actually go ahead and just gamble on taking the pendant for an eventual pedestal check?
That's hard to say. If he had like a blue potion, he might, but I don't know. I don't think so because I hate that Mothula fight personally. And even with blue mail, all those spikes do 1 heart of damage to you regardless. So I don't think he'd do it, honestly. Especially if the pedestal is required, he could just beat Mothula and then just go right and pull the pedestal.
Yeah, that is quite true. I had forgotten that Skullwoods is basically the pedestal.
Pretty much, yeah.
Rip me.
Uh-oh, the hand's coming down. The hand! Oh, he just missed him.
Sun's out having to do the lift strats on all those bushes. Like, this is a room I didn't know existed.
Oh yeah, there's a full magic container right in there. It's really handy if you if you drain yourself and then need to go fight the boss.
Knowing where the magic drops are is probably important.
Yes, since there's no easy way to actually refill your magic otherwise. You can go to all those fairies you want. They'll give you health, but they won't give you magic.
Although, fun fact, the hardest thing to resupply on is actually flutes.
Oh, we've got a flute! Sun's out pulling the flute out of the bombable hut there in the village of outcasts, and unfortunately no mirror to activate it right now, but that's going to allow him to zoom around the map.
He's probably going to go do that as soon as he's done his Dark World check. Heck, maybe even before.
Right. That also gives him access to Death Mountain, but only like the first 2 locations there. Not really much else.
Yep. Technically no access to the old man, as it still would require the lamp.
Gosh, he's going into Thieves Town. Dude, go to Hype Cave. Come on. Oh, Xelnas taking a death. I didn't really see if that was I think that was a death warp.
I believe so too. And we have a mirror for Suns Out Guns Out in Thieves Town.
Gosh.
Come on, he can finish the dungeon, yes, but just mirror out, activate the 2D flute, and then come back.
Yeah, now he can just do that. That's amazing. Like this whole area, the village of Kakariko and the village of Outcasts, this has had a ton of items. And then we've got Hype Cave with all those swords. The Seed's just handing stuff out.
Which means Ice Rod's going to be nowhere.
I know, right? Exactly. The Ice Rod's going to be in the pedestal. It's going to happen. So, let's think about this. What can be in the pedestal?
Let's see.
Bow can't be because of Eastern Palace. Whatever medallions needed for Misery Mire, not to mention Titansmith, can't be.
Flippers can be at the pedestal.
Can be in the pedestal. Hookshot could technically be in the pedestal.
Yes. Our favorite Ice Rod.
Ice Rod could easily be in the pedestal, so could any medallion to get into Turtle Rock.
A fetch quest item.
Those are always the worst, because you have no idea if you actually need it or not.
Let's see. The book, I believe, can be at the pedestal.
Yes, the book can be at the pedestal, which is always just great.
Given what they have, I think that's it.
Indeed.
Oh no, Sun's Out survives the Hellway. Barely.
Yeah. That room, it's either you get through real easy, no problems, or you just get destroyed.
It harkens back to one of my catchphrases, when there's something hard in a seed, you just die.
Basically, yeah.
By the way, these cockroaches do like 2 hearts of damage. Or 3, I forget.
I was gonna say, I think it's 3 or more when you have green mail. They do way too much damage for what they are. As in little tiny things crawling across the ground. Xelnas picking up his mirror.
Well, to be fair, Kirby's about 3 inches tall, so I can kind of get it in his case.
Yeah, you're definitely correct on that. Using skull throw tactics. Oh, I'm missing there.
And without a sword, he's got to be very careful.
He could fire a rod blast him if he wanted to.
Sure, but that takes...
Oh, there it is.
It's not the worst place in the dungeon to die, just because you're gonna have to go back anyway.
Correct. And
But it's still not great.
Yeah, well, at least he's already bombed the wall open, and he got the item, so he doesn't actually have to go back up there, so...
Now, there's 2 other items that could be at the pedestal besides the fetch quest items. And those are the cape/blue cane for Spike Cave.
Yeah, you're right. Can't be the lantern, though. We need it technically need it for Eastern Palace and Misery Mire.
Yeah, and Dark Mire is just terrible.
I will never attempt that. I don't care how much whatever. I will never attempt that. Oop, there's a heart. Xelnas trying to keep himself from dying, because that's always a good thing to not do, is die.
Yes, dying is generally slow, except when it's not.
Exactly.
And that includes the enemies. Killing things also is slow.
Normally, and unless you don't want them hitting you, then it's great.
Or it's a boss. You kind of have to kill those.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes. Most of the time. Okay, all the time, but still.
But you don't always have to kill all of them.
Wait, I just realized, is Kirby, like, using a shovel to pick up items?
No, he's using an umbrella.
Umbrella, okay, right, yes, of course. Oh, 8 bomb drop there for Sun's Out. He's gotta be happy to see that, although... Oh, I think that's all the items in here. I have not been counting, but outside the mirror, I haven't seen them really pick up anything of use.
Well, I haven't seen a map or a compass, and based on Sun's Out just leaving, I'm pretty sure that is the last item.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Because he's got the hammer, so there's no reason to not check it, unless you know that there's nothing left. So are we're gonna go see, I'm guessing, a hammer blind fight? Or a Cane of Samaria blind fight?
Good old Red Cane. And our pun today is Maya requires Ether Quaker Bombos.
Yes. I will admit.
I don't know.
I'll admit I misread that the first time I saw it.
I think Meyer's gonna require boots.
Yes. I feel like this is almost a game of Space Invaders. Nice.
Interesting to note, you can use the actual physical block itself to damage blind.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I've not been in here without, like, any kind of actual sword before, so... Oh! Sun's Out taking a death right there.
It's surprising what items do and don't hurt blind, such as, well... Leaving definitely hurts him because he feels lonely.
Yeah. But he's gonna go get his best friend in the whole world, Mr. Swag Duck. Meanwhile, Xelnas is gonna make some pretty decent work of blind, it looks like.
Yep. And he's pulling out the Red Cane. Yep, there it is.
Oh, nice, nice. Little drama there with, you know, almost dying, but he got it.
Still. Actually picking up the block to make sure it doesn't disappear when blind ran into it. I like that.
Yeah, I've actually not seen that one before. That was impressive. All right, so okay, so we're gonna go to digging game, and then I'm assuming Sun's Out's gonna kind of like go around the bottom of Hyrule here and finally make his way to Sword Cave.
We can only hope.
I love how the shovel sprite kind of breaks because it's expecting it to be the sprite to be larger.
Carry breaking games.
Hey, we dug up a book.
Dark Shadow, Sword Cave is Hype Cave, because Hype Cave has 3 swords in it.
So now they can actually check the pedestal if they ever want to.
More importantly, they can get into the desert.
I mean, you know, sure, but, you know, pedestal.
Well, clearly pedestal is going to be more important. I mean, ice rod.
Exactly. All right, Stumpy's actually has a boomerang.
It's an Australian Stumpy?
Oh, the good boomerang, too. It's not that one that causes lag like crazy.
Yay, lag.
And so Zelda's going to dig up his book here in a second.
Now, Xelnas does have one advantage picking this up now. He can check Bombos while he's doing South Dark World.
Although, really, so can SunsOut the moment he goes over the Hype Cave.
Well, first he's got to get Bush denied.
Yes. Good old portal bump.
I always find it weird that it, like, if you're 2 pixels off, you're okay, but if you're 1 pixel off, sometimes it doesn't work.
I know. I know. Like, sometimes it's incredible. Oh, he got it. I thought he was going to get hit by a spear there and have to start the lifting animation over again.
Me too.
All right, SunsOut going to go find the most amazing Hype Cave I've seen so far.
Yeah, we heard you like swords, so we put a sword in your sword so you can have a sword while you sword things.
Exactly.
Checking our Astra.
Now the only real question is how long is gonna take him to go back and finish Blind Off without any items left in there. He can really do that whenever he wants to. He pops the one chest that didn't have a sword. Nice
play.
Dude, don't bomb the chest. I didn't do anything wrong to you.
Oh. This is a Death Mountain check.
There we go. Oh, and we're going Dark Old Man.
And bear in mind that both players now have access to all of Death Mountain because of Mirror Hammer combo, as well as Ether and Tower.
All they need is Titan Mitts, they can get to the dark side of it too.
This could be very good for the runners. Unless Titans is at Bombos.
Right, unless Titans is at Bombos.
We're about to find out. Hold up a stick of carrots.
No, it's just some love from the gods.
And the old man.
Love from the old man. We got hearts all around. What's on the desert ledge here? Oh, it's just some rubies. And it actually looks like SunsOut's going to go ahead and go into Desert Palace.
You know, with Meyer being a pendant, this is not a bad idea.
Yeah, might as well do it. And he can beat it all because he's got both the fire source and the boots, so... And it's a pretty quick one. Good time to check that after getting Bombos. I like that route, actually.
Yes. I like when both of the runners are taking completely different routes and both routes make sense.
Exactly. So, Big Ruby up on top of the, oh, we've got our validation arrow inside Spectacle Cave.
Well, now he has to go get it.
Amazingly, I don't think he's gonna do that one.
I don't think so either, but I mean, it's the validation arrow.
I know, but, you know, memes are one thing, but races are races, unfortunately.
No Spike Cave check yet, which with 10 hearts, 9 hearts, that's fine.
Yeah, if he'd had, like, the cape and half magic, I could see it, but not with what he's got here. More half or quarter love from the gods from that, so...
And the Ice Rod Dream is dead. It's in desert.
Yeah, Ice Rod's in desert? I
it
missed
is.
That.
Well, time to hold out for hookshot on ped.
Yes, absolutely. Hookshot on pedestal. Or flippers. We can still have flippers.
Flippers would be even better. Is that technically also... Hey, there's a lamp.
There's a lamp, too. My goodness. So, Desert Palace having the goods today.
Absolutely. That seems to be a theme. Just go to desert.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know why SunsOut is checking that chest there. I'm pretty sure he got both items in here, so that would be it.
He might have miscounted.
Yes. I mean, yeah, I guess silver arrows could be in the pedestal, but that's not nearly as exciting. Although, actually, that means we would have silverless Ganon fights. That would be exciting. So never mind.
Well, realistically, the most likely is a big 20, because big 20s are everywhere. But, come on,
Correct.
That's not fun.
So I wonder how long it's going to take Suns Out to now go and get Quake from the sewers, since he's got the lamp now.
Probably however long it takes him to check Turtle Rock.
Yeah, right.
And Xelnas taking a fall, trying to do the bomb jump, falls 2 floors and has to climb the tower all over again.
Yeah, this is one bomb jump I have had a very hard time trying to figure out.
I feel like in general, unless you're very good at this bomb jump, it's just faster to go upstairs and fall down to the chest and then bonk over.
Agreed.
Or walk.
Of course, granted, having hook shot and boots in here is just awesome, because then you can just check it and run away and you're fine.
Yep. Wonder if we're gonna see Suns Out pull out Ice Rod for Landmos instead of this traditional Fire Rod or Tempered Sword. 3 B-Torps this seed.
Yeah, really. Yeah, everyone has been a bee so far. My goodness. No, he's just going to use the Fire Rod. Oh, he almost had the second one. Just barely missing with that second Fire Blast.
Thankfully, they will go down quick because, well, Tempered Sword, but
Right.
still.
Because the game's like, oh, here's a lot of power. Just take it.
Now go do Zelda things.
Yeah, really. So we've got Tempered Sword, we've got Blue Mail, and we've already got a pretty decent amount of hearts too. So the Seed's being pretty generous with with the life. I'm waiting for the big troll to come out, and don't know what it is yet. In the meantime, speaking of trolls, we have Trolldorm dying.
And no knockoffs. No, it's just a blue rupee.
Trolldorm aren't having that. That's not exciting at all.
I mean, yeah, there's the crystal, but I mean, the blue rupee. Oh, you know what would be actually quite good? In terms of trolliness for the seed?
Well, I can think of some, but go ahead.
Bow in left side swamp, falling down the right hole, followed by hookshot on pedestal.
Oh, you mean person, you.
I'm good at coming up with troll situations.
Yes. Oh, there's that dead rock, but thankfully all we were doing was checking to see what was on the island over there, so.
This is how you want to do this routing if you're coming from the top, is you want to do Spike Cave on the way down, because it's going to take you down there naturally. So, we know that neither tablet has anything of value, which, basically, if they find Titan's Mitts, the book is then optional.
Correct.
But,
Sun's Out going up Death Mountain himself, too, so, and he actually has the lantern, so. I don't know where I was going with that, other than all he could check the old guy, but we know he doesn't have anything.
something fire source for Hera basement.
Yeah. Alright, Zelda's gonna blow open the caves here and check the, 7 items over here?
Yep.
And there's our bow!
Hooray! They can go finish Eastern.
Yes, absolutely. They can go finish. Wait, what? No.
More importantly, they can do the entirety of Pod.
That's right. Palace of Darkness is now open to them. And we've got an Ether. Oh, we have the weapon of legendary songs and bards everywhere. The bug net.
Well, they can now beat the seat.
Exactly. Because, you need the bug net to beat the seed. It's the strongest weapon in the game.
Yes. It's the only weapon that can reflect Aghanim's balls back at him.
It's the only one I ever learned that actually could do that outside of the sword. Before Randomizer.
Well, apparently, Bug nets and bottles themselves can actually do it. You just can't swing the bottle in this game.
Xelnas checking the 3 chests down in the sewers here. Not liking what he sees, saves and quits in a huff.
So what's gonna be nice is because Desert has Ice Rod, I sincerely doubt Xelnas is gonna do Turtle Rock before Desert. Just ever.
Right, yeah, exactly. Fake flipper glitch
maybe we
coming
can add
up?
a Zora check?
Yeah, all right.
I mean, outside of Zora Ledge, he has access to all the items that are at Zora.
All right, so let's think here. I don't know, something really important on ledge here, flippers and pedestal?
I'm gonna go with Titan's Mitts on ledge, flippers in pod.
Hookshot on pedestal.
Not super. Yeah.
Oh, we got a shield and a big red, so...
A vanilla shield at that.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Here comes the Zora.
Oh,
It's
it is
on the
Titans
ledge!
Mint!
Yes!
Oh, Titans Mint, you called it, bro! Nicely done!
Okay, now the Titan's Mitts are on ledge.
Oh,
Flippers in Spike Cave.
Please don't be vanilla flippers. Please, that would just be boring. Okay,
Yes! Okay.
good. He doesn't even pick it up.
So now we need Cape in pod to get Flippers out of Spike Cave.
Exactly. I wonder where he's gonna go next, actually. He's calling for the flute. Where is he gonna go? Oh, look, he's gonna go do desert.
Yeah, this is a good idea, honestly. Given
Oh yeah,
deserts.
absolutely. Oh, and he hasn't even checked
yes.
the Guinness's cave yet either, so.
And the meme is Desert has Flippers, so...
Exactly, right? Oh, that's right. Flippers can now not be on the pedestal because we need those to get in the misery mire.
It's okay. As long as Hookshot can be on pedestal, I'm happy.
Hookshot can still be Hookshot can still be on pedestal, and that's about it for as far as like good items go.
Well, fetch quest items and Bombos if it's required for T-Rock.
Exactly.
Which means it's going to be the shovel.
Or, or a gold sword.
Actually, no. They could do Spike Cave right now with their 3 bottles.
That's correct. They've got enough bottles to chug enough potions to live, so...
I don't think the logic accounts for that, but it's an option.
Yeah, I believe the logic does, and I don't know this for certain, but I do think the logic requires you to have one of the 2 invincibility items before expecting you to go to that cave. But maybe it does count on bottles. I'm not entirely sure, to be quite honest.
You know what? With the bow having been picked up, Eastern leads to Green Pendant, leads to the Cape, leads to Spike Cave, leads to the Powder, which leads to the Flippers. I was trying to make that as long as possible.
Right, there you go. Oh, right. So the logic is also balanced around that one-hit KO mode. So yeah, it wouldn't require you to do Spike Cave without some kind of invincibility item.
And that actually makes quite a bit of sense.
Looks like SunsOutGunsOut is actually going to go into Palace of Darkness.
This could put him in the lead. Although there is the Quake factor.
There is the Quake factor, absolutely. I hope he hasn't forgotten that there is that chest down there. There's just no good time to go check it for him, though, so... Like, at this point, it's completely out of his way. He's done everything else in Escape except for that one chest.
And I don't believe he had the... Did he have the key when he went in with the lamp? Or did he never go in with the lamp?
I don't think he went in with the lamp. No, that was Xelnas we saw in there, and he'd already went in there without the lantern. Sun's out paying the extortionist monkey's 100 ruby shakedown and entering the Palace of Darkness.
He needs more in his speech skill, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Link's speed skill is what? 0?
Well, he's got boots, so it's at least like 2 or 3.
5, given his screaming.
Yeah, we'll go. Oh gosh.
So, this is what I think is the normal route through Pod. Is you come up here, get this key, then you go check the couple of chests on the front end, hop over to the right side, and then go and do the party end.
Yeah, that's about right. If you get that first key. If you don't get that first key, then that whole route just gets all weird.
Yeah, especially if you don't have the hammer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you don't have the hammer in here. But thankfully they have the bow, so they can also, I mean, they can complete the dungeon, but they can also get all the items inside of it. And speaking of bow, there's more arrows for them if they wanted those.
Fun little fact. In vanilla, this dungeon contains the validation arrow.
Oh, yes, that's right, it does. Where is that?
It is in the dark basement. It's one of the 2 chests down there after the turtle room.
Oh, yes. I wonder why in the world they decided to put a single arrow inside there.
Well, you need the arrow to be getting.
Right, yes, absolutely. That's totally correct. Can't believe I forgot that.
It could also be a Zelda 1 reference where you have to have at least 1 arrow/rupee.
You know, that is actually something I wouldn't be surprised at. Like, I don't know if that's true, but if you sat there and told me that's exactly why, I'd actually believe that.
Ooh, we have a big key on the right side. That's
We
interesting.
do. It's really too bad they didn't get in here in Go mode, because that would just be like a nice trek straight down to the boss from there.
Absolutely.
But now it's time to actually find the real items inside of Palace of Darkness.
I'm guessing 2 big 20s, a 5er, and shovel.
I'm guessing bombs, 2 big rubies, and mushroom.
Well, let's take a look. Or there's a compass.
Or oh right, those silly items, yes.
Yeah, now we can see where the boss is. And another key. There's one more key somewhere between here and the big chest. Or in the big chest.
This dungeon has so many keys. Like, you don't need that many locked doors. Come on, game. Who made this dungeon?
The same guy that made Meyer, probably.
Yeah, that's probably true. There's just like 17 keys in that dungeon.
And you probably leave with about 4.
I know.
So no items in that portion of the back half. I'm pretty sure Helmasaur is going to have an item. Actually, you can have a key in the Dark Maze, and in Vanilla, there is a key in there. If you have... Because there's one locked door down that's in the basement that doesn't have anything after it but Helmasaur. So you can always have a key in the Dark Maze.
Hey, there's powder.
Yay! Now they can go check...
I was kind of half right that I said mushroom, but you know, you get the powder from the mushroom in the regular game, so that's sort of close. But now they'll have a way to heal themselves, so that's good. Good safety item there.
There's the flippers.
There's our flippers. Well, we knew they couldn't be in the pedestal, so now we have access to the Titan's mitts, so we're going to see where we're going from there.
Well, hookshot pedestal is still alive. That's the moment first.
Oh yeah, no, that's the dream right there. That's the only thing we've got left outside of the medallion required for Total Rock and maybe Silver Arrows.
And the ever so lovely fetch quest, which you can never forget about those.
Oh yeah, I really want to see the fetch quest pedestal leading to something you need.
Still waiting for my seed that is Moon Pearl at pedestal. Sure, it makes vanilla dungeons, but I mean, it's Moon Pearl at pedestal.
I agree, absolutely. I've had all 3 Light World dungeons be pendants before.
I feel like that's the rarest outcome.
It is pretty rare, and of course, I think I just blind pulled the pedestal because I'm like, well, this has to be something, right? And of course, it was not.
That's how that goes.
Silly
blind pull is best pull.
Yeah, silly breadcrumbs, making me think there was going to be something there. Oh no, Zelda's forgot the big key.
That means he's gonna have to come back to get those, and that's the flippers too.
Yeah, that's an important one. That's gonna set him back a little bit here, but he has the knowledge that the that Titansmiths is actually on the ledge. SunsOut hasn't gone over to Zora's yet, so he doesn't know that. So he may not go directly there, although getting the flippers will probably take him there, considering where he's at right now. So
now, flippers also opens up Swamp Palace, which they can do half of.
Correct. So we might see something in Swamp Palace, perhaps. Oh, I don't know. Actually,
Swamp Palace leads to the medallion required for Turtle Rock.
Right.
Turtle Rock leads to something. Hookshot at pedestal.
Right, hookshot pedestal. That's all. That's where we're going with this. Hookshot at pedestal. In all reality, though, I'm gonna guess that the hookshot's gonna be in Ice Palace.
I'm gonna say Tridex.
If only because I seem to get something important in Ice Palace all the time. So I'm gonna guess that the hookshot's actually gonna be in Ice Palace. King Helmasaur showing how much he loves everybody.
Vanilla heart container, what?
That or SunsOut just kind of ripped the guy's heart out of his body and took it. Just what I think I'm actually going to go with.
Yes. Brutal mode. Where is he going? Oh, he's resetting the room to get the... No, he never checked this chest. Interesting. I would check the big chest before I check this, I think. SunsOut going into Eastern.
Well, he needs... No, he doesn't need the key out of this. I don't know. Yeah.
This was an arrow upgrade, but in his mind, it's an item.
Oh, that's right. This was an arrow upgrade, so now he does need a key.
Yep. And then he needs to go back and get his flippers, which, if he doesn't get those, he's going to be in big trouble.
Wait, SunsOut is completing Eastern Palace?
I think it's because it's the green pendant and it's a Hassafras is right next door.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's not too much of a time sink.
Plus, pedestal height.
Pedestal hype indeed. It'd be evil enough if Sahasrarilla's got the hook shot.
And Chad is pointing out he got sniped at the big key. So he never got that item.
Oh, that's right.
So, if Xelnas goes into Helmasaur with his current health situation, I wonder if we'll see Bomb Strats on him.
Potentially.
It is much harder to hit and probably a lot slower, but it's fun to do.
Yeah, before I started watching these races, I didn't even know that was a thing, and because I always used the hammer, but I heard someone say that they actually always used to do it by bombs. Xelnas picking up his swimming gear. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
And death warping, right? Gotta be.
Yeah. That's really far out of the way to get to anywhere else without mirroring.
And it's actually sort of a health refill, so, I mean, that makes sense. I appreciate that.
I approve. Fallout seems good emote for that.
So, guys, we are 1 hour into this, and we haven't said this yet, so I should probably do it now. Guys, give these runners a follow. Seriously, they're letting us restream their game, you know, just out of nowhere. So just go give these guys a follow. Seriously, they deserve it. Both these runners, they're absolutely great. So please give them a follow. Tell the community that we love you for streaming this.
And also give our wonderful tracker, Flaffykins, a follow, who has been on top of everything as it's been developing.
Even checking off flippers before Xelnas actually got them. It's unfortunate because poor Big Key. I thought he had the big key too, so I would have done the same thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Sun's out missing the arrow shots with against these red Oh.
I think they're called Igors.
Sure. Igors, yes, thank you. Sun's out setting up the quick kill, I think. No, he's just gonna machine gun arrow everything down.
The burrito!
Sun's out grabbing the title deed to the place. So he now owns Eastern Palace.
And let's note that so far, Sun's Out is in vanilla dungeons, having completed the first 4 dungeons first.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Should have a sassafras check.
He's staying in the Dark World too, so I wonder if that means he's going to, oh, where's he gonna go after that? Swamp Palace, maybe?
Swamp or ice? Well, he has got to get the Titan Smiths, so he could just go down to the Zora thing about that.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he may be going, to a Dark World Lake Hylia to blind pick up what's on the lake, if, because I don't actually remember what was on the island.
I don't either.
Or the chat's calling out Catfish to Zora. The old man having a quarter heart, so...
Your green pendant is worth nothing to me.
And he's actually just going, just fluting away from there. Interesting he spent all that time traveling there through the Dark World, but whatever. Oh no, Xelnas!
A snipe! I think Sun's Out was trying to not hit a wall when he mirrored.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to remember the way back.
Okay, yeah, maybe he had a plan and then that just kind of screwed it up. I love the goggles. It's so hilarious.
So I think with the recent developments on Xelnas' side, it can relatively safely be said that Suns Out Guns Out has pulled a lead out.
I would agree with that. However, he does have to go back into Thieves Town at some point and complete that, whereas Xelnas, once he finally beats the boss here, will be up in crystals.
That is true, and he may also have to go check that Dark Escape chest.
That's true, too. Suns Out has not checked that yet, and that might be important. We don't know yet.
You know, I really want these runners to pick up the Mirror Shield just to see how big it is for Kirby.
I know, right? I was immediately thinking that. Like, that's gotta be hilarious. And we have a Titan Smith pickup by Suns Out Guns Out. He is going to save and quit out of there. And let's see, where's he gonna go next? Death Mountain, maybe? Nope, not going there.
You know, if I'm here, I'd almost wonder if you don't just go check Dark Death Mountain and T-Rock and see if you need to find Bombos or not.
Well, he's going to Misery Mire.
Let's see what the swamp has in store.
Well, Zelda's going into his second chance at the fight there. Oh, it's Bombos.
Well, that means hookshot or bust for Ped.
Exactly.
Also, the obligatory turtles not in the turtle dungeon mention.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Alright, looks like Xelnas has this pretty handled this time. There we go.
The giant cat will die. At least I think it's a cat.
We'll go with cat. I'm good with that. We got a checkerboard cave. Yeah, it's a shovel.
Oh my.
We got a spade.
Shovel into Bombo's hype.
Yeah, really. Shoveling the bombos into hookshot and pedestal hype.
Yep.
The dream is still alive.
There can't be anything in Fat Fairy without hookshot and pedestal dying. Because they have everything they need now to complete all of the... No, actually, Fat Fairy could have Bombos.
Yeah, Fat Fairy could have bombos. Because they don't actually need the hookshot to complete Turtle Rock. It's just really convenient in that one room. There it is! There it is! Oh my gosh, it's huge! Oh, come on, look down, dude. Come on!
Get ready to say goodbye to Kirby in a couple seconds here. Or not.
Yeah, he's still not... He's refusing to look down now, I'm telling you.
He's gonna look down as soon as he gets into Dark World.
I know, it has to, right?
Xelnas will go ahead and...
Nope,
and there it is.
Oh my gosh, it's huge. You can't even see him!
He can't see either!
He's got to have, like, peepholes in that shield, right?
Has to.
Looks like SunsOut's gonna do the Smithy, maybe purple chest?
I could see it. Maybe do hammer pegs on the way, too.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're gonna do this, you might as well do hammer pegs.
Also, he can officially be blind now, as neither of them can see.
Exactly.
That must be a very strong umbrella.
Well, clearly. Oh, right, he can also check Batcave, the chat is pointing out.
Yes. And is this an Ice Palace play?
Oh my gosh, it is.
And depending on the key placement, he could fully clear this dungeon without the hook shot.
Yeah, I hate routing this place without the hook shot. Not finding that early key means you gotta mirror out or die.
I just hate this place in general.
I mean, yes, but considering you have to do it so often, you know.
Well, think about it this way. If you're not good at the bomb jump, this dungeon is designed to be as tedious as possible.
Yeah.
If you can't do the bomb jump, it's still as tedious as possible.
Agreed, right. It's tedious, it's just how tedious is it going to be today? Nice!
And
nice room there by Xelnas.
Oh, no early key.
Well, it's still possible, because you go down the stairs, you can get that one chest, there can be a key in there, you can just go back up and, you know, not have to reset the room, the whole place, but...
That is true. Also, this room right here is why I say this is the epitome of tedium.
Yeah, no, I agree. Sun's out getting 300 rubies from Gary's lunchbox and heading out.
Going to the witch. Looking to buy some potions.
I mean, that's a good idea. I always like having at least one or two. He's not going to empty his bees?
He is.
There we go.
I'm always a fan of how many potions can you afford? Okay, buy that many.
Exactly.
Especially if I...
So can you say he's saying be gone bees?
How am I going to do this? I have to slow clap while holding down a button.
I'm not going to apologize for that one.
Did he forget to get the weaponsmith item? I didn't catch if he did or not.
If he did which?
If he forgot to run in and grab what the dwarves have. Okay, he did get it.
He did get it. Yeah, I was going to say, I actually didn't see it either.
Shoutouts to our tracker for tracking what is in each player's bottles.
Yes, that is hard to do when they start, like, flipping them all over the place. But our great tracker, Flaffykins, is all over it.
And with that, the race ended back up just with Suns Out, Guns Out having checked a few more spots and Xelnas having Quake.
Yeah, again, that we don't know, but that Quake could come into major play, or it couldn't. We'll find out.
Suns did check Sora. He checked it on the way to get the Titan's Mint.
Okay, no key. Oh, that Sanctuary Heart, though. Good time for a life refill.
Absolutely.
Unfortunate, though, that now he actually cannot complete this dungeon. Well, rephrase that. He can complete Ice Palace, but he can't full clear it all in one shot.
Well, he can, because that locked door to the right you never have to open.
That's true. He could also, if
Unless
he knew the bomb jump in that hookshot room.
Mm-hmm. Or the bomb jump in the room right above the big chest.
Yes, that's true too.
And I think that one's a little easier to get.
Though I'm not actually sure that would help him full clear the place. I might if he'd gone the other way first.
Well, it would get him back to the stairs so he could go back up and...
Oh, that's
towards
right.
the right side.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. Absolutely. I lost track of my map in this place.
It's Ice Palace.
Yeah.
Is he gonna? Oh, he's gonna go for this bomb jump.
Yes, he is. Either that or he's completely forgotten he doesn't have the hook shot. No, he charged right in here. He knows exactly what he's doing. Doesn't have bombos to make all these things die really easily though.
Unless he's gonna go for Andy strats.
Ooh, Sun's out trying to get the bomb jump. Did not get it the first try. This sprite's got to be hard to do this with.
Oh yeah, and having to use a potion to keep trying at it. That's rough.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Xelnas not getting it on the first try. It's not getting it on the second try. I think he's getting closer every time.
Yeah, he nearly had it on that one.
Got it.
There it is.
Nicely done, Xelnas. I'm calling it hookshot in this part of Ice Palace. Gotta be.
Oh, that would just be cruel. You know what? I'd be okay with that if it's not a pedestal.
Right, yeah.
Or the big key leads to the hookshot.
Sun's out having a very hard time with this bomb jump. Oof.
I can't tell if he's too high or too low. Because I don't actually know the pixel.
I think he keeps being I think he's got it there. No, is the sprite unable to do it?
I don't think it would be the sprite. Because they should all be functionally the same.
I would think so, yeah. It's weird because I think no, there we go. Maybe that's it. No. There we go. Okay, he got it. Oh, he got it once. It got knocked down the hole. Ouch. I missed what was in the chest Xelnas just picked up.
Just another heart.
Oh.
So is that 2 items out of ice?
I have
Or
not
3?
been counting. I think it's 2.
In either case, he's going to have to go to Cold Stare, so...
Yeah.
Although I would go ahead and check Big Chest while I'm here.
It actually must be 3, because he's not going in that direction at all.
It's true, but he has to go this way in order to get to the basement anyway.
Yeah, that's right. He just goes down this way. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because he doesn't have the hook shot to do the clip through, so I don't know what he's doing.
True. Although, again, he may have been counting better than we have.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this ice momentum.
Ice physics!
Ice, please.
Yeah, really.
I know, he's going to set this up. Interesting. Oh, and he missed it. And Sun's out taking the big gamble, saying, I'm just going to go straight to Cold Stare.
Nice. Let's see what this little puffball can do against 3 bigger puffballs.
Actually, I think Cold Stare has to have an item. This could be bad for Xelnas.
Potentially. But Sun's
Look
out.
at his magic meter.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And he doesn't have bombos. And Colster had a key.
That, I think, confirms item in the big chest. And Xelnas is going to have to use a key here to open this door to get more magic, I think.
And looks like that's what he's... I don't know what he's actually... Maybe he's just farming it?
Could be.
Yeah, there he goes. All right, he's like, oh, I'm just got to go in here now. And Sun's out actually not going back into Ice Palace? No, he's not. He's just leaving the big key behind, the big chest behind.
I mean, if there's nothing in it, this is a good play, but with... we've already seen what's behind the shovel. It was something of no value. But, I mean... I don't think with the amount of items you have left, you would want to necessarily leave Ice Palace if you can't do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, right. Shovel was the right shield. Clearly of huge value.
Wait, did the shield shrink?
Whose?
Kirby's.
I'll have to take a look at it to see. It don't... No, it didn't.
It's just my eyes playing tricks on me, I guess. It's because the sprite's so small, it's throwing me off.
I believe that is a very logical thing to have happen. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I always thought Cold Stare was a combination of cotton candy and marshmallows.
I mean, I think he is. I mean, look at him. He's pretty much exactly that. All right, so Sun's out, gonna go get his round 2 against Blind and just utterly destroy this guy.
Yeah, I mean, with 13 hearts, Beam Sword, Mirror Shield, it's like, come on, give Blind a chance. Do the fight Blind. And this will be the tell of the seed, is what does the big chest and Ice Palace have? Because that will put these runners about even.
Yeah, that and the unknown status of the Quake Medallion.
Now, if you see that you can get into Turtle Rock, at this point, you go into it.
You know, considering the logic, probably. Although, what else do we have? Swamp Palace. I'd probably hit up Turtle Rock. You can beat it right now. Well, at least if you can get into it, you can beat it.
Quake was in the Dark Escape. Yeah, actually with Mirror Shield, full clear T-Rock is not a bad idea.
Yeah, you're right, especially with the Mirror Shield. You might as well.
I'm trying to remember where the shovel was.
The shovel was in the Checkerboard Cave.
Okay. And Xelnas hasn't been to the mire area yet, so that's fine.
Correct. And Sun's Out's actually looking like he's gonna go into Swamp Palace without the hook shot.
This could either be the amazing gamble on vanilla hookshot or a gigantic waste of time. There is no in between.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So, backing up from all of that, what else are we looking for go mode? I think it's really just whatever gets into the Turtle Rock and hookshot, and that's it, yes?
Yes. Silvers and Cape would be kind of nice, but absolutely not required. And half magic would also be helpful.
Right, but with 3 bottles, I mean, you know, and the flute to get over to the potion cellar,
yeah,
I think they just go.
Yeah, I would absolutely just go. I wouldn't search for silvers or half magic at this point. If I run into them, sure, I'll take them. But I mean,
oh, here we go. It's
Red Mail.
All right, so not required, but really helpful.
Also, turning the sprite into a redhead, I fully approve.
Agreed. So the only problem's going to be if Sun's Out realizes he left that chest there, if he decides to try to go back for it at some point, it is going to be an unfortunate waste of his time.
It's going to depend on what he finds in Swamp, I think.
Agreed. If he finds a hook shot in here, he's probably going to hit it.
Interesting that Xelnas did not do EP immediately following, what's it called?
Piles of Darkness? Yeah. Are we getting a pedestal check? Gotta be getting a pedestal check, right?
That's the only reason to come this way, unless you're going to gamble on Mothula being required. In which case, why didn't you do Eastern?
Yeah, exactly. Alright, guys, this is it. This is where we get to see if our dreams are real or if they're just, I don't know, not.
Memes.
Yeah, exactly. Dreams or memes, guys? Chat, what do you think? Shout out, what do you think it's going to be? Dream seed or just memes?
He's getting out the mirror. Now we're 21 in. We have a pedestal of
a mushroom!
The mushroom!
Oh no! It's a mushroom! We had someone in the chat call it!
That's it. Mushroom has to lead the hookshot.
Oh no!
It has to be it now.
We have no idea what could be on the pedestal.
That means he's gonna go for Mothula, and he may go back for Eastern. Oh, this could be big.
I think this is not a bad idea. I mean, considering you don't know if it's going to be required or not, and you're right here, you might as well beat this guy. Except he's mirroring out. Never mind.
You know, I almost think you're better off.
Oh, he needs keys.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. Did he get the key in that pot?
I don't know.
Does he know that he can get a key off the Gibdo?
Guess not.
I would think. Okay, so T-Rock has Bombos. Pedestal Mushroom has Hookshot. Let's make it happen.
Absolutely.
Or no, he's gonna say... I guess he's saying, I'm just gonna gamble that Mushroom leads to nothing. And that Hookshot is somewhere.
Or that, or he realized, the same thing as I said earlier, maybe he realized that if in fact he's gonna need the pedestal, he can just go beat him and then get the pedestal, so...
That is correct.
Meanwhile, Sun's Out, Guns Out, looking through Swamp still.
Yep, he's gonna have to do this a long way unless the hookshot is in the first chest. In which case, he's, for all intents and purposes, he's in go mode unless it's Bombos for T-Rock too.
I would think if you found the hookshot now, I would think my first stop would probably be, I mean, heck, you don't only have Turtle Rock left. Never mind.
Yeah, at that point. You know, the hookshot could be in that first chest of Hookshot Cave.
Oh gosh, it could, couldn't it? Oh, there it is!
No, there it is!
The hookshot inside Swamp Palace!
So with that, Sun's Out, Guns Out has a pseudo go mode.
Exactly.
But he's still gonna look for Quake and Bombos.
Yeah, he's gonna keep looking for. He's gonna. I almost guarantee right now he's gonna finish this and then head right up Death Mountain and see what's there. As far as what's in Turtle Rock.
Now, do you think Xelnas will go to Swamp before Turtle Rock?
Oh,
I think he will.
It's possible, yeah, but I don't know. I said I would have gone to Turtle Rock in the first place, so I don't know.
I think I'd check Swamp, and if I got the big key, I'd just go ahead and go for it. Because if I have to come back, I know I'm going to come back and go straight to Argus.
Right.
And T-Rock without Hookshot, yes, it's doable. It's not as convenient, but you generally want to try to save T-Rock for last.
Oh, you generally do, but as I mentioned, this logic just seems like Turtle Rock early is required so many times. At least for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Might be confirmation bias there. Oh, we had another bottle in the Bat Cave.
Oh, come on. There wasn't a bee in it. An unofficial bottle.
Agreed. Fake bottle.
You can only put bees in it.
Alright, so it is still possible to have Bombos be... No, Bombos can't be in the pedestal.
Nope.
So pedestal.
Pedestal. No, pedestal hype still alive for silvers.
Right, but
And
you know,
is he gonna do swamp after purple chest, or is he gonna go to T-Rock?
I would. Well, I was gonna say I think so, but he didn't stay in the dark world to do it, so I don't know.
But he's going back to the dark world.
Oh, yeah, he is. Okay, yeah, he's got to be doing Swamp Palace right after this. But he's gonna be behind a good, I don't know, about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, maybe.
Well, it all depends on what the T-Rock medallion is. If it's Ether, he's behind. If it's Bombos, okay, he's a little behind. If it's Quake, he's ahead.
He's massively ahead. Yeah.
It's literally what is required for T-Rock will determine who's in the lead right now. Which is great, because nobody's seen it.
Agreed, yeah.
What if Dark Death Mountain has Bombos and Quake is required for T-Rock? Will that push SunsOutGunsOut into Mire before escape?
Oh, of course it would. Absolutely it would.
Heading over to Bombos to check that. Don't
if I remember
really blame him
correctly,
for this.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this had a full heart container.
Believe so. Speaking of full heart containers,
Yeah, really.
Argus Vanilla.
Who randomized this? Yeah,
Where's he going?
Full heart containers. Oh, he's thinking about it. No, he's gonna go get potions. But
Okay,
I think,
that's fine.
I think he's going to Turtle Rock next, based on that hesitation.
I mean, okay, he doesn't strictly lose time by going to Turtle Rock outside of one room,
Correct.
because he's gonna end up in Swamp Palace anyway, unless he gets Bombos. So he doesn't strictly lose time outside of the one room and having to go to up Death Mountain twice.
Yep, he's going to Death Mountain. The real reason I can't blame this play is because you know you can beat this. You can complete Turtle Rock, so... And, again, with this logic, you're almost expected to go into dungeons you don't necessarily need to.
That's true. Plus, it's 5 items versus, like, maybe 3 or 4, and it's a long haul to get them in Swamp.
Exactly.
But, okay.
Where's SunsOutGunsOut going?
I think he forgot where he was going.
Yep, okay. There we go.
So, here we go. The big question. What is Turtle Rock required? Wait, that didn't make any grammatical sense.
Yeah. Okay, so if it is Bombos, where the heck would we go?
If it's Bombos, we'd go to Spike Cave.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If it's Quake, we know.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's Bombos, it's got to be like up here, either Spike Cave or Hookshot Cave, because we haven't seen either one of those.
Yep. But if it is Bombos, SunsOut still has a significant lead.
And we're gonna
get to see Dark. Here we go.
And it's
Ether.
That puts SunsOutGunsOut in absolute go mode, and he doesn't know it yet.
But he misses the glitch here.
Yep. So if I understand it correctly, in this version of the game, that being the Japanese 1.0 ROM, when you push a block, the game doesn't recognize that it's there. So you can throw things through it, like your hook shot, like your fire rod shots, and things like that.
That is correct.
And I'll be honest, I have no idea why the mirror erases blocks.
I think there's something to do with, like, because it's sort of not there, the mirror kind of resets the state of wherever you're at.
Oh, that makes... Okay. Kind
of like how the Moon Pearl allows you to water walk.
Right. So Xelnas trying the first chest in Hookshot Cave, because the logic does allow for you to be bonk jump over to it.
Okay. So if Bombos is not in Turtle Rock, then Xelnas is probably about 3 to 4 minutes behind.
Yeah. SunsOutGunsOut sees it's Ether, and he's gonna go check the cave anyway. Probably looking for... You think he's looking for silvers, or...
Probably.
don't know how.
I mean, it's right here.
Yeah, I don't know how well these runners are with Silverless Ganon fights, but
You almost saved and quit there.
yeah, almost.
Blue cane.
There's a blue cane, so we do finally have an invincibility item. Oh no, he fell off the side.
We can now go into Spike Cave.
You think he
That's
will?
the big key. If he missaw what was on T-Rock, maybe. If he's looking for silvers hard enough, he will. Elsewise, no, I don't see it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go directly to Turtle Rock now. Yeah, here we go.
Yep.
I mean, he's probably looking either for silver arrows or maybe even the male upgrade, which we know is in Ice Palace.
Okay.
Xelnas dancing on the block there.
Yep. Cannot do this room the quick way without the hook shot. So, yeah. As long as Bombos is not in here, Xelnas is only a couple minutes behind. If Bombos is in here, it could be devastating.
Absolutely.
I don't know why, but I always liked these platform things.
Yeah. Oof. Xelnas taking a lot of damage in here. Hey, it's half magic.
Well, that's
doing that on purpose. Okay.
Yep. That actually is going to be really helpful if this is a Silverless Ganon.
Oh, absolutely. That's going to make the Silverless Ganon fight much more tolerable.
And it's reasonable to expect SunsOutGunsOut will grab that even though he's in Go mode because he's still looking for keys.
Oh yeah, Go mode Turtle Rock is really kind of almost like full clear Turtle Rock with like one exception, maybe two.
The vanilla big key chest and laser bridge, depending on where the keys are.
And half the time you still gotta check the vanilla big key chest anyway, because there might be a key inside of it.
Well, it requires the key in order to get to, so at that point it would be key for key.
True.
You would check it though if you don't have a big key by that point, because that can't have the big key.
Oh, the big key chest. No, that's right. I'm sorry. I actually meant the actual big chest. That's my bad.
Oh yes, the actual big chest you absolutely will check, unless you have, I think, 2 keys going down.
Well, SunsOutGunsOut gonna get a magic refill with that half magic. Gonna be happy to find that, I'm sure.
Absolutely. So
he's got 3 bottles of blue goo and half magic. I think he's probably pretty good for Silverless Ganon, unless he's just completely uncomfortable with it.
yeah, I think you have, what is it? I think 4 frames to hit him, but the spin attack hitbox lasts like 30 frames.
Yeah, the spin attack extends your hit frame so much that it's real nice. Once you get that timing down, you pretty much got it.
You just gotta watch out for the little bit of knockback.
Exactly.
Oh, and just a 5er in the vanilla big key chest.
All right, Xelnas is going to be checking all of this, which means he's going to be down a key going into the laser bridge, so he'll probably have to do that, and he doesn't have the, heck, he doesn't have the Cane of Burma, and he doesn't have the, mirror shield either. That's going to be not fun.
He does have the Cane of Burma. He picked it up in the, oh, no, that's right. Cane of Burma was in Hookshot Cave. It's half magic that he picked up, which doesn't help him at all. At the moment. Unless he picks up the cape in somewhere like Mimic Cave, which he will actually check.
Right. SunsOutGunsOut having a hard time getting the key from this guy.
Pokies are too fast.
Oh my gosh, dude. There we go.
What if Mimic Cave has the silvers?
It might. SunsOutGunsOut actually full clearing Turtle Rock, it looks like.
He is looking for those silvers. That's interesting.
Oh,
there's
no.
Bombos.
Oh no.
That's really bad.
That's very unfortunate if Xelnas decides, hey, I should go check Misery Mire now.
His best hope would be that silvers are in there if Suns Out is doing a hard look for the silvers.
And he's got to know it too, because I can tell you for one thing, that is, when I find an item that opens up places and I'm only looking for one, I hate that. Because now you've got to make a choice, and you just have no way of knowing.
I guess my logic in this situation would be, you're going to have to do swamp anyway, so you don't strictly lose time doing it now versus doing Mire first, where if there's nothing in there, you do strictly lose time.
Correct. Yeah, that's okay. I'm interested to see what Xelnas is going to do with that. Hopefully he just decides to go right to Swamp Palace.
You have a Mimic Cave from Suns Out, Guns Out.
He's going to find the Bombos medallion there. Yeah, he's definitely not in go mode.
I think he's looking... I think he wants the silvers. I don't know if he's comfortable with or knows how to do silverless Ganon. I don't know much about SunsOutGunsOut, to be honest.
Well, his record in the group is 2-0, so... yeah, I would assume that he'd have at least the knowledge of how to do it, even if he's not comfortable with it. He does also only have blue mail, so... that might be a thing. I don't know. Maybe he's looking for upgraded mail, too. Or the the butter sword.
That could be.
Zelda's
the laser bridge.
Yeah, Zelda's going to run down to the safety door here. That's going to create basically something like a save state kind of thing, where when you die, it's just going to respawn you there.
Now, interesting to note, both players actually are going to have to do the laser bridge because of the key distribution.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, they both went and checked the big key chest, that's right.
Yep, that's what they did. So, yeah, they're both going to go look for it. Oh, Xelnas almost getting to that chest.
Which, fun fact about those lasers, only the tip hurts you. The main body of the laser just kind of like passes through you like it's nothing.
I feel like that's the same way with those, like, fire snake. The fireball snakes that they're in the game.
Yes. Alright, here's his moment of truth. Nope.
Just the compass. Well, he's gonna
Trinex
go beat...
will hold an item.
Yeah, he's gonna go beat Trinex, and we're gonna see what's there. And really, after that's when the big decision's gonna be. But SunsOutGunsOut's gonna have an entire dungeon lead on him.
Maybe more if he goes to Mire.
Oh yeah, if he goes to Mire, this is gonna be a very unfortunate outcome. Nice with the double crystal hit there.
Oh yeah. Spawn out that ice rod. Oh geez, what happened to the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, really.
Which, interesting note about this boss, the fire rod does actually hurt the ice head, but the ice rod does not hurt the fire head.
I actually didn't know that.
Also, he hurts.
Yeah, he hurts a ton, even with red mail. Yeah, see, that's 2 hearts of damage with red mail.
Suns Out's gonna have to be a little bit careful on this. It looks like he's gonna powder the anti-fairy.
Yeah, that's why that powder is such a great thing to find.
After many explosions, Trinex goes down.
Yes, the exploding bot. Like, dude, seriously, how many bombs did you eat, man? Come on.
Come on, we all know Michael Bay produced it.
Exactly, right? So only 10 arrows from Trinex, so,
It's good if SunsOutGunsOut is going to go look for silvers. It's bad if he's not.
Exactly. I'm sure he'll probably just go to Ganon's Tower, though. Like, even if I was looking for silvers, there's 22 item chests in there, and I think there's, like, what, 16 or so actual items?
Something like that? I think it's actually, like, 27 total and some stupid amount, because that includes the upstairs.
Right, yeah, so... Yeah,
he's going to Eastern.
It's going to Eastern. Oh, no.
If he's thinking it's Mushroom...
He's gonna pedestal. He's gonna blind pedestal the mushroom. Well, not blind. He's gonna pedestal the mushroom and go see what it is.
Well, okay. Eastern isn't necessarily a bad play in and of itself because it's pretty quick and Green Pendant is right there.
This is true. He may just be checking the green pendant. Suns out, guns out, throwing a blue Oh, good thing he potioned there. He would have been dead.
Oh yeah. Potions are great lifesavers. Highly recommend.
So he's gonna get his 10 pig skewers and
he has all the dungeons complete.
I wonder what if he's gonna go directly to Ganon's tower or if he's actually gonna look around for the silver arrows more. My guess is he'll just go to Ganon's tower. He's probably just checking what he could because it was here.
Yeah, that's very likely. If he goes down to Spike Cave, I'm gonna be surprised.
Right, which we won't know until he actually enters Ganon's tower, since he has to run this way to go to Spike Cave anyway, so...
Yeah. Everything is to the left. Okay. Looks like Ganon's tower it is.
He said we won't know until he goes up, because he can just jump down from here, so let's see. Flaffigans is pointing out in our chat that, yeah, at this point, if you absolutely need silver, it's full clear Ganon's tower, and then just go have him tell you where it's at.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, guys, chat room. We've got 22 or 23 locations. 22 locations where the big key can be. Which one's it going to be in, guys? Start throwing numbers. Oh, there it is!
He's got to get a key from the left side.
Y'all are too slow!
Pull out the Sonic quote.
Gotta speed run those. Come on, guys. And there's a key on the bonk lamp, so he's good to go up Ganon's tower. No!
He's looking for the silvers!
No,
he's going for it. That actually could be Xelnas' chance to catch up with that quick of a big key.
Only if he goes directly to Swamp Palace.
Oh. Yeah.
And Elvie, our wonderful restreamer with the great graphic down there, is he's not actually in go mode.
Go mode, just not go mode.
Guys, once again, I just want to point out, give our runners a follow, seriously. Like, look, these guys are, like, putting on a show for all of you, because without the runners, we wouldn't have a show, so please give them a follow. And also follow our great restreamer and our tracker, keeping everything going. Thanks to them for, like, working behind the scenes and just, like, keeping us informed of what's going on and having great things like not go mode.
He's not full clearing it, he just wanted the keys.
Maybe he was just checking those first 3 chests there just to, you know, to just be like, well, these are close, I'll go grab them.
Yep. Alright, Xelnas, where are you going?
No! He's going to Misery Mire!
Oh, boy. That could very well be it.
Yeah, at this point, SunsOutGunsOut is going to have to make some major mistakes, and I mean pretty major mistakes for Xelnas to have a chance to catch up here.
Well, it would either take that, or if he gets to Ganon, sees where the silvers are, and he decides to just go for them anyway, that could also hurt him.
Yeah, it could.
If he decides to not do silverless Ganon, which I don't think he would do at this point.
Or if he dies in Ganon's tower here, he's taking a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Or he could accidentally despawn the tower.
Just despawn Aghanim.
Oh, he found the shovel. Well, hey, he's going to have Mirror Shield, unfortunately, after doing Turtle Rock.
But this could also lead him away from Mire.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Or not.
Yeah. Well, he's going right back.
Stop, don't come back.
Yeah, really, right?
This is the Willy Wonka stuff. Now, the silver's in here. If...
I don't think it's going to be enough. Unless SunsOutGunsOut can literally not do Silverless Ganon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is it would take that combined with Silvers and Mire, and even then, this is a lot of time to spend on something. If he goes all the way to Vitreous, like, I would absolutely do Swamp before Pedestal, to be brutally honest.
Oh, agreed.
There's no reason to do Pedestal before you check Swamp.
SunsOutGunsOut hugging those spikes a little bit. This I don't know the name. I don't know the name of that enemy, but he's giving a lot of trouble there.
I think. I was just thought of them as horse heads.
That's kind of what I always called them, but I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to make a. Well, I don't mind making a fool of myself, but you know. Oh, he's down to a heart and a half. He's got a fairy though, so and he's
got powder.
Yep, so he's fine. And he's got all those bottles of blue stuff, so.
Yeah, I don't see him dying anytime soon.
No.
Okay. Hopefully for Xelnas, the 2 items in Meyer are stupid early. Like, first 3 chests early. Or not.
I don't think it's going to matter. He's probably going to beat it anyway because of the pendant.
Yeah, but if he sees both items are very quick... Well, actually, yeah, he might beat it for the pendant. And the items weren't quick anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. As it turns out, Misery Meyer being exactly that, a big pile of misery.
Well, it has motorcycles in it. That might have been me. Yes.
Routing Misery Meyer is just a pain. It doesn't matter where the items are. If you have to go any further than like 3 chests in, this is just a pain in the rear.
I'm gonna be the odd person that would rather do a full clear of Meyer than Ice Palace.
I mean, that's not odd. I just trying to route this place is annoying, but
I actually kind of disagree a little bit. I think it really depends on when you go get that chest in the main big room. If you get that early, routing it's not, to me, as big a deal as it is if you get that later.
That's true. So,
but that's player preference.
Yeah, so Sun's out doing the 4 torch room in a very... Yeah! Almost fell. Oh, no.
Oh, he missed that one.
He doesn't have enough mat. He's going to have to... Wow, he's going to use one of his blue bottles. Okay.
I mean, he had only 3 hearts, so it's not like, oh, I used it to just magic, but...
Yeah, but... No, it's unfortunate he had to use it for that, but he's got half magic, and now he's got everything under control, so he's fine.
There's a piece of heart. That's 1 item in Meyer.
I always line up that fire rod shot with the bottom going upwards on that one, just so I don't accidentally hit the stupid skull that's in the way.
Yeah, I prefer the bottom myself. Alright, let's see what's in this chest. This is the chest I was talking about that I like to do early.
No, no silver in there. No silvers for SunsOutGunsOut yet. He's got 2 chests left in here.
Actually, I think he's only got 1.
Oh, he's got the one in this room and the validation chest.
Oh, that's right. This room.
Yeah, the one everyone always forgets about.
Yep. Come on, validation chest. Have.
All right. He's
Wait,
got 2 fairies now, so.
Okay, validation chest have.
Silvers, right? Oh, the cape,
he needs the big key.
Which is probably going to be in this chest right here. And it was.
Yep.
I say that because I think he cleared everything else, so.
He did.
Process of elimination there. Logic and stuff.
Logic? We don't need that. This is 326.
Yeah, lawyers are allegedly good at that deductive reasoning thing. I'm not sure I know what that is, but... Now the validation chest just having a quarter love, so not even full love from the validation chest today.
Well, he is going to go to Vitreous now because he has the 2nd item.
Yep. You got up. There we go. SunsOutGunsOut making it up the stairs. That's really mean to put that ice block right in front of the stairwell.
That whole room is mean with the bumpers, the spikes, the mini Helmosaur Kings, the fireballs, the ice.
This is true.
I get him afterwards.
Yeah. I always cape through it because I'm like, you know what? I can't be bothered.
I think my favorite is when people burn a dash.
Yes. So we got 2 shots on the 2nd round here. Ooh, this pattern, I don't know about that. Oh,
you got 2.
Oh, I got 2.
Almost 3.
It should do it.
Hey, he's got it.
Oh no, he got hit.
Oh no!
right, this should do it though. What? I got
There
him.
he is. Aga 2 goes down.
And he's digging him out. Look at that. He's digging him under, I guess.
Digging Ganon out of his thing. Such a nice guy.
Yeah, really.
Takes out the final boss.
Yeah.
And
All
at
right.
time unknown because he doesn't have timer up.
Yeah, really.
We can't tell how far Xelnas is behind. We just know it's a lot.
Unfortunately for him, yeah.
There we go.
All right, we're gonna see what's he. Huh?
I don't know what that reference is.
I'm actually not sure either. I'm not hip into the musics and stuff.
What was that teleport? That was nothing. There we go. There's a full teleport.
Yeah, really. Again, trying his best to kill Kirby with a pitchfork.
To be fair, pitchforks do quite a bit of damage.
And in general does a bit of damage. Now, unfortunately, using the blue cane, which is gonna really chug the game hard.
We heard you like lag, so we put lag in your lag so you can lag while you lag.
Yeah. So, Xelnas doing basically a tanking, face-tanking Vitreous fight here.
Well, that's the best way to do it. You just face tank the boss.
I guess he's got red mail. He could actually do it. He's not pulling out the arrows, though. What?
Yeah.
There we go. He's got the arrows now.
Fortunately, Vitreous does not have a good supply of clear eyes.
There's the
Oh,
cape.
there's the cape.
So there's no way.
Was that going to lead him to Arrows of the Light World?
Mushroom. It's got to be
It's
the
the
mushroom,
mushroom.
right? What else is
Does
there
that
in the
mean-
light room?
Wait, so if the mushroom is that, I'm pretty sure SunsOutGunsOut is just gonna do Silverless Ganon instead of the, Silvers. I'm 97. Is he out of... Oh, he's out of potions!
And he didn't get the torch glitch either, so...
And he's gonna have to have... really good... Oh, no!
Oh, well, he's got the fairies, but... I'm worried about his magic consumption, quite honestly. I'm not worried about his life right now.
I think using the lamp to light the torch is definitely a good idea to save magic. And yep,
Yeah.
he's going pedestal. Oh, man.
Yeah, he's gonna go hit that pedestal up.
And then he's gonna have to still do swamp. He's pulling the
Still
fire
do-
rod out.
Yeah, still do swamp without the hook shot to get all the way there to find it in like one of the last chests you can check. Oh, SunsOutGunsOut even pulling the fire rod out too. That's not
Oh, he's almost... He's taking the fall.
abandoning the fight right there. I don't blame him at this point. It's like you're running out of magic. You're almost dead again. You still have a fairy. He can easily just go over to like port to the light world. Go over. He saved and quit.
Probably to get back to the light world a little quicker. Well, he knows that the... Did he check the pedestal?
No, he did not.
Okay, well, he's not going there. I think he's going to King's Tomb. That might be the other thing in the light world we haven't checked yet.
Oh, you're right. It might be in King's Tomb. Yeah.
Did we check the graveyard ledge either?
Oh, we haven't checked any of this. Okay, yeah. We still have some places here.
If this is Silver's, then that's... I'm pretty sure that's GG for Xelnas. And it's
Not
not.
quite.
But he gets another heart.
He does get another heart. That's always good.
And Cape at this... If Silvers are at the mushroom...
He's gonna go check the chest down in the escape here.
Is this considered Light World, though?
I think
Or is
so.
this considered Hyrule Castle? He's gonna get his Quake.
Oh, it is considered Hyrule Castle. Okay, yeah. So no, it can't be. Well, I mean, we know it's not here, but it can't be here anyway.
Xelnas is gonna get what is likely to be his Silvers and then go to Swamp.
Oh man, Can you imagine if that is silver arrows?
This could almost be enough, actually. Because if Sons of Guns is looking for them, or Sons Outguns is looking for them rather, this is giving just Xelnas time to catch up, but it's still quite the task.
Yeah, he's still very far behind. Yeah, he didn't know what it was, so he's gonna pull that mushroom and find out.
Here we go. Alright, where's he going? He's going to Kakariko. He might be checking Graveyard Ledge.
He's either doing that or he's actually gonna go do... There's no reason for him to do Skullwood before Misery Mire.
No. Although he may be doing a pedestal check.
That's right, he doesn't know it's there. No, he's gonna go do Graveyard.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Zelda's sprinkling the wizard there with some powder before giving him the mushroom.
So is this gonna be Silver's? Or is it the Graveyard?
That's not here!
It's the Graveyard!
It's the Graveyard. Sun's Out, Guns Out, on his way to get silver arrows, we think. I can't think of any place else they would be.
I know! And Xelnas finally going to Swamp.
He's gonna be very angry when he finds... Hey, where is he going?
No? Where? Oh, he's going to the shovel spot.
Oh, right. Okay, this has to be silver arrows, right? I
Pretty sure.
racking my brain to think where else they haven't checked. There it is!
They are.
Silver arrows!
Okay, so...
He's dropping
we might have to ask Xelnas about the pedestal before Swamp,
Yeah, I can't...
routing.
I can't see that being a... Like, I get not wanting to go into a palace needing to find the item you need to beat it, but, like, doing pedestal first? Oh, man, I don't know. So, Sons of Guns Out gonna fill himself up with potions here, and he's gonna be pretty much on the way to kill Ganon. Wait. Oh, he's
doing Fat Fairy.
Fairy.
He just does not want to do Swamp.
He really doesn't, apparently.
Like, just straight out, he does not want to do Swamp. He will do everything before it. And that's... When he finds Hookshot in Swamp, it's going to be a thing.
He's gonna be very sad.
So... Well, at least we'll get to see what's at Double-Chested Fairy. Maybe we'll find... What are they missing? Nothing.
Yeah.
He'll find money.
Right. Yeah, money or maybe a heart container. Butter Sword! Oh, yeah, there we go. We could find Butter Sword.
I'm calling Butter Sword in Tile Room.
Oh, gosh. There's some money, and there's some bombs.
Getting the fairy out of the bonk tree. Okay, I think now he has to go to Swamp.
I mean, there's nowhere else left, really.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it looks like he's going. I mean, he could go to Graveyard Ledge.
Oh, gosh, yeah, he could.
And then he'll get the silvers and probably hate everything.
Yeah.
It'd be the one time he never wants to see silvers. So what do you think his item completion rate's going to be? 191?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty close to that, isn't it? I mean, I think he's checked pretty much everything.
Now, granted, the items checked doesn't account for you saw the item but didn't pick it up.
Right. And,
hence why it's a 191 and not a 216.
Right, so there'd be a few of those. Obviously, once he finds the big key in Ganon's tower, he's probably just gone, so... I'd say somewhere in the upper 180s.
Yeah, that seems fair. Sun's Out, Guns Out, using his first potion.
That's assuming Xelnas does the thing that most runners do in Ganon's tower, go check those first two chests on the right side, and then go left. If he just goes left, he's gonna be checking a whole lot more items before he gets there.
Oh, at that point, like if you check all that, I would not even care about the race. I'd just go 216 the seat out of spite.
We need that 216 race, right? That's got to happen at some point.
Yeah, 216%. That's a thing.
So Sun's out getting his first silver arrow hit on Ganon.
Doesn't need to worry about the torch glitch at this point.
Yeah, he's got plenty. He's got one blue bar.
Ooh, nearly fell.
Dude, you don't need the dramatics, man. Just kill the guy.
Just make that BLT already.
Really? Okay, that's 3.
Thank you.
Oh, that's 4. That's all 4. It's got it. He's got it. The pig goes down, and Suns Out, Guns Out, Duns with an official SRL time of 2 hours, 1 minute, and 11 seconds.
GG. And it looks like we have a forfeit from Xelnas.
That is it, I'm afraid.
We'll see if either of them is willing to come in, talk with us a little bit.
So, what a race, right? I mean, there was a good chance there. Sometimes just some unfortunate decisions, and really, it's really what's made most randomizer races. But
if Silvers had been at Mushroom, this would be a completely different story.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Almost there, like 1 to 3 spots left. Well, Xelnas is in the waiting room.
Oh, sorry about that.
You. Xelnas, hey, man.
Hey. Not a pedestal seat, I guess.
Not a pedestal
No.
speed. Rough
Left side swamp, right?
Yeah,
Correct. It was in the Swamp Palace on the
the Vanilla Big
chest
Q
where you-
chest.
Right, the Vanilla Big Key
Of course
chest.
it was. Okay.
However,
However,
there was a interesting decision. So, Suns Out, Guns Out decided to look for Silvers, which were in the Graveyard Ledge.
Right.
We got the hint that they were in the Light World before you picked up the Mushroom.
Oh.
So we were thinking it was going to be Silvers at Mushroom, which could lead Xelnas to go ahead and do the Pendant Dungeons.
Well, yes, that's what I did. I did go to the pendant dungeons. Are you in Suns Out? Would go to the pendant
Sun's
dungeons?
out
Oh.
because he was clearly having a lot of problems with Silverless Ganon. So
Oh, really? Wow. So I just trolled myself by not. I was like, no, it's not gonna be in. Not with this mushroom. It's just gonna be a troll seed. Nope.
yeah, we were thinking about it, but no, unfortunately not.
We were actually kind of hoping Bombos wasn't going to be in Turtle Rock.
Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't even touch Mire. I was avoiding the pendants like the plague until I thought it was required. I should have just done left side swamp. But I don't know why I didn't. I guess because. Yeah. But yeah, with that being me, that makes me 1-3. I was in a tough group. So.
Yeah, looks like it. I've been watching the races here and there from all the groups, and yeah, this
Did not
group's been tough.
Did not. Well, I mean, I've got Smite in my group. JTB is really good. Suns Out, Guns Out is 3-0. Yeah. So that chat knows, I just didn't want to finish because I don't feel like finishing Randomizer right now because I'm not in the tournament anymore.
I'm sorry, man.
Wait,
That's all.
correct me if I'm wrong. I thought that it was if anybody's 3-3, there's like a go to the next round race, or is that in the main tournament? Or is that neither? And I'm just wrong.
That's the main tournament. All the X3s in the main tournament will have a playoff race. There's no playoff race. You have to be at least 2 wins to get further.
Okay, gotcha.
In the secondary. So, I don't know where SunsOutGunsOut is. Oh, go into the waiting room. I'll still be here for commentary and stuff, but I mean, there's other tournaments I'm going to be on that I'll work on, so there's that.
That's cool, man. Yeah. So, how about that hype cave, though?
That was sweet. I was like, wow, an actual hype cave. I'm happy about this. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sword Cave lives.
Sword
Yeah, I
cave,
was like, that was crazy. I was so happy when I did that. I'm like, oh man, I wonder if he's going to do hype cave first or not. That's huge.
Spoiler warning, he did not. He went to Thieves Town first.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just do hype cave and then I'll just do catfish. Make that small gamble.
we have the clip in the chat if you want to watch what happened when we
Sure.
first saw her hype cave.
Sure, I'll watch this. This should be. Oh, my Z is in the timer. I didn't even notice. Sorry about that, guys.
It's 22 hours. Because it's only the bottom part.
That's pretty good. I was so happy. That's why I did the spin. I was so happy.
But yeah, so trying to think about the rest of this seed. We were all trying to will flippers to be in the pedestal, but obviously that didn't happen.
Hi.
We then spent, what, an hour or so willing hookshot into the pedestal? And then willing it onto the mushroom?
Yeah, it was one of those things. Had that obviously been in the pedestal, like Sunsout was clearing through Swamp Palace, and we're like, man, what's the chances that that's going to be in there? And then obviously, sure enough, it was right there. Unfortunate, because that just...
Yeah, I was like, I should have just done Swamp. That's stupid. But whatever.
You know, I mean, sometimes when you're in, you know this, sometimes when you're in the middle of a race, whatnot, you connect some dots that just aren't there, and suddenly your mind just wanders off into different places, and it looks like Sunsout can't actually join the waiting room.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, and we lost. There you are.
Okay.
Welcome back.
I think it's because he's on a tablet. Oh no, there he is, and now he's muted and everything.
We're getting there.
It's not a pedestal seat. Oh, I must look like such an idiot.
I mean, it's one of those things. Obviously, if it worked out, it would have been amazing. But it's one of those gambles, you know. You took it, and unfortunately, it just didn't work out this time. But you know, if it had, it would obviously have been. You would have been leaps and bounds ahead of everybody.
Oh yeah. Well, even if it had been Silver's, just knowing that Sunsout was going for those.
Oh, I unmuted him. He's unmuted. There you go.
Well, Sunsout, how you doing, man?
Hello.
Hello, we can't hear you. How you doing, man?
Hey, good evening. Good race, Xelnas.
Did you know it's not a pedestal seed? Because I didn't.
Never actually checked it.
It was mushroom.
I had a couple of times to go over there, and I opted just to keep racing. I was in Schrodinger's Go mode once I went to the west side of Swamp Palace. And
I was
no idea what Turtle Rock was.
Oh, you went to Swamp early. Oh man, I even thought about doing that, but I was like, no, it's not gonna be there. It hasn't been there.
I don't know how to get off of the moving platform in the torch room in Turtle Rock, or I don't want to ride it all the way back around the correct way to do it. So without the hook shot, I can't really go any farther.
Oh, well, I just went. Yeah, I did all my crystals and then did all my pendants. and almost all of Overworld, except for where silvers were.
Wow. Even after I found the hookshot, I can't do Ganon Silverless, as you probably saw. It was a total nightmare trying to even hit him. I think I got him twice, maybe 3 times.
Yeah, you got 2 hits on him.
Yeah, only like, 16 more to go or so?
It's 12 with
No.
Tempered, 24 with Master.
Oh, man. Yeah, I had the Tempered, so that was going to get real ugly. So I figured, finally get to Ganon. He'll tell me where they are, at least which, light or dark world. And then 3 locations left to check in the light world that weren't dependent. And thank goodness it wasn't.
I hopefully didn't see you try to do silverless, because that would be cheating.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Sunza, we were just asking Xelnas here, how about that hype cave?
Oh, man. I was having like a silent freak out over here. 3 swords and hype cave. We finally got a hype cave. It was good to see.
I went there first once I got Dark World access too, so I was like, without a sword, I was like, I don't really want to do like, I don't really want to do dungeons right now. I'll just do some overworld stuff. I'll just quickly do overworld, and that's fine.
Right. I died in the big key room before getting the big key in Eastern. I died once in Thieves Town to blind because I had
I
no
don't think
sword.
except for the Helmasaur, I don't think I died unintentionally.
Yeah, I took an intentional one to Stone Woods, so I didn't die on the wraparound.
I did have to farm magic though. That was freaky. I stared myself there. I did not know if I had enough magic because it looked like it wasn't full, so it freaked me out. I legit thought that I was gonna have to like mirror out of Cold Stare.
Oh man, I went to Cold Stare first. I actually left 2 items behind in Ice Palace. So I had to go back in for him. Was like, I'm not gonna. I got the bomb jump on like the 2nd or 3rd try, and then got hit by the fire bar.
Well, you didn't need to do the normal bomb jump, but I didn't have hook shots, so I had to do the other bomb jump. I think I did both of them anyway.
I also went in there without hook shot. That's why I just went ahead and knocked out Cold Stare while I had the chance.
That's usually okay.
The biggest item you missed inside of Ice Palace was red mail.
The bit key chest, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, in the bit chest.
That along my travels, along with the silvers.
Yeah, no, it was pretty. I like the seed. I just trolled myself too hard. I should have just done.
You thought the seed was going to be more trolly than it actually turned out to be.
It wasn't even that trolly. It was just vanilla hook shot, which is somewhat rare. It feels like. I feel like I don't see that often enough. That it was like a worry in my mind.
Yeah. Once I got the mirror out of first chest in Thieves Town, out of the front 4.
Yep.
I thought a lot better about the seed because then I could get up to Death Mountain. I could go over to the east side, and I think that's where the bow was.
Getting that flute and getting all that was pretty sweet. I thought that was a pretty good Thieves Town Village of Outcasts.
Yeah, Village of Outcasts was holding out on us the whole time, the whole area.
So,
combination of Kakariko and Village of Outcasts and Hype Cave, and had a ton of items for you guys to just go off and into the world.
I'm glad I went to Desert before tackling Pod.
Yeah, I thought about making an early pod run, no bow, because we had the hammer and
never do no bow. No bow's bad.
Yeah, but we ended up
never
having
has anything.
on the side, but I don't think it, I mean, maybe we could have got to the flippers, but I don't think so. I remember the big key, I think, was on the right side.
It was.
Lock.
You could have, but you would have ran out of keys and would have had to like leave the dungeon and then worry about it the whole time. Like, oh, did I miss something else? You could have made it.
So that you guys are aware, there was also the question of, is Quake going to be required for T-Rock? Because Xelnas, you had Quake very early in.
Oh, yeah.
And Suns Out, Guns Out, we didn't see you get it until you were looking for the silvers.
Right.
Right. It was in sewers, and I did the dark sewers.
Oh yeah, the dark sewer. Yeah.
But like, I didn't have enough magic to do the rest of it. I did not want to find that. I decided I didn't want to find the rat without like a sword. Like with a sword, I'm okay with it.
That is reasonable.
Yeah.
And was there something in Escape? Would I have sequence broken that if I got to the back of Escape?
No, I don't think so.
Aw, that's unfortunate. I always liked it. I mean, again, Quake was nice, but it wasn't required either, so whatever.
Yeah, the only dark rooms that I really feel confident doing are the 2 that are in Eastern and the walk up to Death Mountain. After that, I try not to go into any dark rooms if I don't have to.
Also, You guys are right. I kind of wish now, in retrospect, that I didn't never found Bombos, because then I would have just gone to Swamp.
Right. Well, that you were the only place you had left at that point was Swamp Palace. But yeah, finding the Bombos Battalion inside a Mimic Cave was the death knell, unfortunately.
I was like, oh hey, look at this. If I had just gone straight to Swamp, did I even have a chance?
Yes.
Oh.
I think if you, it depends on how comfortable you are with Silverless Ganon. I think because
fine. I've been practicing for NMG, so I can do it with Tempered, but I can't do the second phase. So I can do the first phase, or I can't do the second phase for 24 spins. I'm just too nervous.
Okay.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah,
I would have finished it eventually. I wouldn't have gone searching for it if it said Light World. If it said like it is in Swamp Palace, I would have been like, oh, it's in those 2 chests I skipped.
Or if it had said, oh, it's in Misery Mire, okay, maybe.
Yeah, when I
But
picked
even
up
then,
the
you would need to have
I
Bombos.
thought about going to Misery Mire before I went up to T-Rock just to check for the silvers. I'm glad I didn't in hindsight now.
But yeah, I think
I trolled
if you had
myself
gone-
out of the tournament.
yeah, I think by the time you and Sons of Guns were both in T-Rock, the only difference was you just needed to do Swamp, which is maybe, 4 minutes if you have to do left side?
The whole dungeon?
You have to do left side and then go mode all the way to Argus.
Left side is like 3 minutes long, yeah. So yeah, I would have go moded all the way to Argus. I have a really good Ganon's Tower ascent, so who knows? Maybe I could have won. But I didn't, so.
Well, guys, good playing, really. You guys have been great, and thanks for coming in for the interviews, and just thanks for letting us restream you. Seriously.
Hey, appreciate getting restreamed. Thank you very much, guys.
Absolutely. So, chat again. Follow both of these runners. Seriously, without our runners, we wouldn't even have a tournament. So, just again, thank you, Xelnas. Thank you, SunsOutGunsOut5 for joining us today. Really appreciate everything.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate your effort. Good race, Xelnas.
Oh, and I'll see you all, for all the randomized chance. I'm still gonna be in the Pokemon tournament. So there's that.
There you go. Awesome. All right then. All right then, guys. Well, my name's OPT Lawyer. I want to say a shout out to our great restreamer Alvi, our awesome tracker Flaffykins, and Isolated. Man, thanks for joining me on this trip today.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Okay, guys. I'm out. You guys all have a good night. Chat, have a good rest, and there's probably another tournament race going on right now, so just go watch it.
It looks like there's at least 3, with the fourth one maybe. So yeah.
Yeah, go do that.
Absolutely. And tomorrow it looks like we've got a quad race set for 9 o'clock tomorrow too. So, oh goodness, that's gonna be amazing. Great, guys. Follow our runners, follow our restreamers, follow our trackers, follow Isolated. Have a good night, everybody.
Don't forget to follow Lawyer. Have a good night.